Hello, hello, hello! We have another session of Blueprints. We're going every single day now. We're playing day 15. Probably gonna be a relatively short recording. I mean, just one day probably, because it's 11 a.m. and I want to do some yoga later still, and then I'm expecting an IKEA parcel. And then I will head out into the city for a date, a second date. We're gonna explore a bookstore. Pretty cool. Like, I mean, I'm a big fan of reading, so it's fun to potentially hang out with someone who likes reading as well. Okay, so now let's get to it. We have our drafting strategies. This feels exactly like the start of the last session where I was trying to utilize our drafting strategies, and I took the hallway, and we were and I said like, oh, I don't even have the grade at the foyer yet, but anyway, we're still gonna go with the hallway. I don't want to log myself in yet. Yeah, again, we don't need to check the pictures anymore, because at this level, at least now, we are almost, no, we basically didn't get any. Well, the fifth one, so starting from 6, we kind of need to pay more attention. Let's see if we even make it to 6. The Nook is a key storeroom. We did say prioritize gems, right? Okay, yeah. Let's go with this one. Prioritize gems, and then go back to the hallway and go from there, and hopefully this will have been the better choice than taking the Nook, which we usually probably would have done. So a bit in the lower ranks, a bit less fear of being locked in early on. Following our strategy, we are taking the gem. I mean, the last try wasn't like super successful, but I think I mean, I made it quite far. I don't know if it was like anyway luck, or was it really because of the gems. But I mean, one session anyway doesn't say anything. Okay, let's stay on the lower level, so this one, and fill out here. Pantry, parlor, commissary, they are all sub-ideal, so we're gonna go for the parlor, because that one hopefully gives us gems. Unless, oh, and a magnifying glass. I really don't know, like, I haven't yet found the place where reading with magnifying glass would have actually changed something. I mean, there's no bolded letters, like words, because we are looking for bolded words. Oh, it's a bit hot in my apartment. The sun is shining full force. Ugh. Okay. The black box is empty. Okay, let's read. The black box is true. The black box is black is definitely true. That has to be true. So if this one were true, all would be true. So this one has to be false. So they have to be in here. I hope I didn't take a mental shortcut here. No, I didn't. Goody, 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 goody. Ah, yeah, and now we're going back. We are locked in here. Okay, we already have 4 gems. 4 rooms drawn, 4 gems. It's a very good. Now no, it's no longer a question. I was about to say, now the question is, do we go through the den and further up north, or do we do the other sides first? But now I actually already went in the hallway, because I have the orientation of a... I don't know, who has bad orientation? Anyway, so let's do it this way now that we really fill out the lower ranks first. Bedroom. Let's take the bedroom. Let's not spend... Oh, courtyard would be awesome. I want the courtyard. Yes, nice. That's what I like about the courtyard. It's quite probably not like super good to spend gems already now, but it always I feel like you always find something, and then if we later find a shovel or can buy a shovel, we have 2 piles of dirt here. Okay, and now are we taking the steps or the key? Let's go with the key. If we can't maximize gems at the moment. I don't think we're in dire need of... Ooh! Coupon book! What the heck? Save $1 on each purchase you make in the estate. That's the time to buy the shovel. Okay, we need more money though. Okay, now we can go through the nook. Shall we grab 2 items? We have plenty of room to go forward. Yeah, let's grab 2 items. Do I want the utility box? I made a note on which rooms the utility box influences. Where did I put that though? Oh, utility. Did I put it directly to the utility box? I have 0 strategy in my notes, and this is just gonna get worse and worse. Utility closet. Do not turn off key card. Where did I make those notes that I read about in the library where there was the different like utility opens garage door, could be nice. Turns light back on in dark room, avoids step loss in gym. It's like maybe later when we know we have either of those rooms. Yes, gem, nice. Maximize gems and an ivory dye. I haven't made best use of the dye last game, I think. It's a bit like, when do we start using the dye? Yes, courtyard. And now we're going here. Bedroom, not ideal. The question is, do we dare already being locked in? I mean, we have the entrance hall and the den, but 3 feels way better. And I'm not gonna in this position, so it would otherwise be the guest bedroom. I'm actually gonna go with the guest bedroom. Partly because I hope that maybe I would find something of use here. A key card, not bad. Increases the chances that we won't be locked in other parts. Okay, then we have the billiard room clue. But just that it's a math riddle, I guess that already helped a bit, but otherwise. I want a shovel. We need money. I don't know, I mean, usually you find like 1 coin, so maybe it's not even the best investment, but I feel like I want a shovel. I always think like the hose must be good for something, but it never is. Okay. Now we have 2 more options. We can go to the entrance hall here. Oh, the commissary would be nice to have, but let's go up 1, so then we have more options. I'm actually thinking, did I go in there? No. Going from the den first. The thinking here, I don't know what the thinking would be. Losing steps? I don't know, it feels like the right thing to do. I can't say why. I kind of feel like I want to go right here, if possible. And then I know I have to go left with the other one. I don't know. It just felt right. Oh, I like security. I like security. Somehow always feels useful. I still have hopes of solving the terminal password. I was considering, should I check what is like, not really wanting to have the solution to the terminal riddle, but knowing what I need to solve the terminal riddle. Ooh, we have a key card already. That's not nice. We're anyway going right first. I hadn't thought that I would need my key card already now. It's quite low level. Okay, we have found every... Oh no, not exit. Main menu. Okay, let's do our usual setup. We are keycard system, set security level to low, confirm setting, whoopsie, and then change offline mode to unlocked, confirm setting, and back, and then exit. And we still don't have the terminal password as set. Oh no, the question is, do I want to... No, we don't want to lock ourselves in, but do I want to spend another gem already, or do I want to use my redraft already? Let's redraw. I'm doing everything differently this time. Commissary. Okay. I mean, I can't buy anything yet anyway. I need money. So the question is, do we buy the commissary and hope that we'll find the money? Yes, let's do it like that. I'm doing everything differently this time around. Let's see how that goes for us. And let's see... Where's my coupon book? We could buy a... Because this is like the usual price. Shovel. Okay, but we do have a shovel. That's nice. I'm trying to... Is it Sinclair? It looks a bit like it's Sinclair. I'm gonna go to the terminal. Probably it's not. Oh, then it's the name of the... Of the Syncia of the corporation. It definitely starts with an S. I'm thinking I'm actually not gonna go through the security door like this, because we have the corridor to get there. So we're not wasting the keycard. Now the question is, do I still go to the commissary a bit? Or am I going down and fill out the low levels? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's taking a lot of steps. I'm not sure this is the smartest approach, but it will be a different approach than I usually take. So let's do that. We need to well, not improve necessarily. I mean, we don't know whether this is improving, but change and see what is working well. Because I feel like, at least in the end, I mean, yes, I'm running out of steps, but I'm never in a position where I'm even close to having one, so it doesn't... Oh no, I dripped coffee on my touchpad. Okay. But I used my die, so now I have to use what I have. Not sure that was the smartest choice. Okay, we're not building the passageway. We kind of hate the pantry in this position. Fuck! We do not like the chapel because we wanted money, but we cannot afford to build the pantry here. Should have kept the observe. Ah, I don't want to run out of... This maximizing gem isn't working at all. I'm gonna go with the spare room. I don't know. I don't feel like this is going well at all. I lost all my money. There's the goddamn... Am I too worried about keeping options to go up? Or was it in the utility closet? Didn't I say I don't need the... Let's build the nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom. Yeah, anyway, let's go with the nursery. And then we're going back to the chapel. I mean, now at least it doesn't really matter because we don't have any... Oh, there's some... We don't have any money, but now we have money. And we will lose it again immediately. God damn it! Fucking hate the chapel. Or can I... Oh. Okay, well. I guess we won't be buying a shovel this time around. Okay. Yeah, we're not using another gem. I had actually hoped we might find something of use here, but nothing. Oh, I need to remember I have the magnifying glass. Yeah, there's this starry symbol. Moony symbol. Moon. Just the moon. But I don't know what the moon is supposed to say. And we are already unlocked. Chamber of Mirrors! Okay, you can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in a house. Did it say... Ah, no. Oh, but none of them are any good. I mean, it's not like I won a second. I did have the Chamber of Mirrors once, right? Didn't really help me at all. Let's go with the breaker box. I'm wondering at what point can I read like online about like what people are recommending to do. Okay, so dark gymnasium off, dark room off. Oh no, it's dark room on. But it has been on. If I turn off the keycard entry system now... Yeah, we're trying to figure that out because now it's on unlocked, and if I turn the power off, and what are the VAC indicators? That one I don't know yet. But yeah, if I turn it to unlocked, and I make do the key card. Yeah, we have to continue from the commissary. Commissary. Did I? Ah, so I will never find. Ah, damn! I thought now this time around I can try in the security, how this impacts the security door, the key card door. But now we have built that. We have built something there. So anyway, let's quickly raise. Where are we going? Den security. What? Why didn't oh. Ah, it looked like the courtyard to me, but yeah, I have 1 gold, so I still can't buy anything. Let's see what we're having here. Secret passage, conference room. Well, it has to be the conference room, right? I mean, it's quite nice room. Or like, good enough room. Doesn't really... Oh, yeah, that's the spreading items thingy. Doesn't really change anything. And there's the... Oh! Have I ever read this note? Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Okay. So maybe that means in the office there's a safe, and then I can use the information about it being... Yeah, let's get the pantry. Okay, now technically we have 5 gold, which should be enough for us to... Because we have the coupon book. It should be enough for us to get the... stuff from the courtyard. How many steps would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's quite many steps to go back there. But it's now or never. And I want to find out, can I actually take the... Yeah, let's go at least to the commissary and check if we can get the shovel with 6. With 5. The shovel that costs 6. Yes! Nice! I'm gonna regret it so bad if I'm making all the way to the courtyard. Probably no one has ever gone all the way to the courtyard just to dig out a goddamn 2 holes, but it's gonna be 14 steps if I calculated correctly. Oh wait, okay, right. What's the courtyard right there? Okay, it's not that far. If we're gonna find a key, we'd be happy, but probably it's gonna be 2 cans or something ridiculous. Oh, 1 key. An ordinary key. Not bad. Then here. Another key. So, yeah, now we just need to draft somewhat good rooms. We don't have any alternatives. We only have 1 gem, which is less than ideal. Not what we had hoped for. Less than I had hoped for. Yeah, because basically we are now then we're gonna have very few choices on what room we can build when we're drafting. Okay, let's go with the conference room first. Okay, let's take the lavatory because it doesn't really matter anyway with the pantry up there. So at least we are not losing steps or gems. Do we find anything? I wonder why this is a red room. Like, what is so bad about this room? Is it just because it's a waste of space? HSS. There's literally nothing. Toilet paper. Okay. Okay, last option. Okay, we have to take the observatory, otherwise we are done with the game. And we have 8 now. Shall we check first whether we want what we're getting? What was the one that I hate? Clavis the key. Ha! Not bad. I mean, not that I need keys, but I can't go back to this anyway, right? I'm not sure I understand the observatory perfectly fine. I would prefer to getting to choose which reward I want. How many? The dining room is nice because it opens a lot of options, and then this now we might start to think about getting to level 8 quite quick so we can eat. But again, this is like a yeah, okay, it's not revealed yet. That makes sense. I thought I could at least see what it is. It's again not a run where I have done anything like unusual, anything that gives me hope of. Yeah, let's use it. We have so many of them. It's our backup option. We're not going in yet. It's if we're not making any headway otherwise. Mates. Ah. Let's take the library. I like the library. Ooh, a chest! And we can just sledgehammer it open. Nice. Ooh. 4 gold and 2 ivory dye. A gem would have been also nice, but let's not be greedy. With that we can, if we have the kitchen, we might be able to buy some food. Oh! I have not noticed that. Ah, maybe I had. Oh, so that's how I. Hmm. Okay, to be honest, now I have kind of like. Well, we have to go with Swimbird, right? Oh, so that's why the book was available. Oh. The one on drafting strategies last time. I don't know, is there ever something up there, or is it just the 2 books? Yes, probably right. Yeah. Maybe I could do like a. Ooh, that's new. Wait a second. I'm on the 6th level. We're starting to be. Oh, but that's no. Oh no, I don't have that one yet. Okay. Uh, paint, plane, earth. No, why are they so much difficult? So much more fly, globe. No, what the fuck? I don't know this one either. And now I'm in territory where I also absolutely do not know what the letter could be. So these ones I should be able, like, I wanna be, I need to solve. Okay, so brush, paint, draw, fly, plane, pain, plan. No, not again. What is ball? I mean, it looks like a globe. I mean, obviously very out of shape, but draw? No, I don't know. I'm taking pictures of those. I have to think about them in peace. I don't want to lose half my steps, but I also don't want to be on my... No, I have to draw. Ah, I can redraw. Nice. Forgot about that. While drafting you. That's nearly giving up. But do I want to redraw again? If I don't get to the dining room fast. Didn't I turn off the gymnasium? Oh, I'm an idiot. But does it help if I'll take this as backup option now. Oh no, now that I build it. I'm an idiot. Never mind, I'm an idiot. But we're gonna actually go and find out whether I turned off the... Yeah, I did. Nice. Oh, did I need my keycard now? Why is it so dark? I have to go back to the archives and I'm almost out of step. But I'm getting 4 and I might find something nice. Let's risk it all. Because I had the nursery. Ooh! 2 bananas! Nice. It does give you sometimes a bit what you feel like you need, huh? Aw, little hamster. Oh, right. Check out the pictures. Camp Kelowna. Is that a flash? Every time I think, is that a flashlight? Can I take that? Checkers. Okay, what is the window pane? That's a window pane, right? Pane plane. That's what you call window pane. Ooh, gym equipment. So, I was thinking this could be small. Okay, sorry, where was the gymnasium? The one beneath. We should check if there's pictures here. Yes. Oh, this is Code Coast. Can't believe I forgot about the pictures. Okay, wait a second. The dining room I have, but then in the library I should also check. Am I going right now? Yes, I need to go through the... Yeah, there's Stag Stage. We have that one. And then we have the library. And this is... Ah, yeah, right. The library was the one I couldn't get. I'm an idiot. I forgot that again already. And then we have the archives, which should be, by the way, a G... Tiger tier, right? You can't see it, but I know that combination. Where is it? Here, yeah, tiger tier. Okay. This one I didn't get. That's not promising. Okay, and then we have this. Wait a second. Here. I was thinking one of them should be open. Ah, do I have to read those? Okay. Popular children's writer Marianne Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. She was no stranger to that even before. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H. S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free herself from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. She confided my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books, that reminds me of my friend's child. He's 3 and he always wants wants different bedtime stories, so every night my friend has to make up a new story, and that sounds like an absolute nightmare. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, which we've read in the nursery, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been, which by the way, inflexible love sounds very autistic. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. November 11th, 86. Okay, there's something bolded. RLCF. I think we wrote that down also somewhere over the archives. What could that mean? Red Liberation. Do we need a... Caleb Manning. Ah! And his publisher Philip White. Caleb Manning had a book also in the library. I don't know, is this even relevant for getting to the person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday? Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of it, is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quickly to dismiss the rumors. In a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Yeah, so there's definitely like some political things going on, and maybe Marigold was... I'm now thinking, was Marigold the one that was mentioned in this letter 4 that I have not really read attentively in a while? Was seen at the corner. Suspicious bag under waved down a local. This third major. Okay. No trace is discovered of Synka. So I need to write down the Synka for once so I don't... This could also be somewhat related to the February 22nd, 87. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories I've written under the... Okay. Marian Marigold. I thought she wanted to distance herself from the name Sinclair. Weird. Disappeared. Feb 2020. Well, not around Feb 2022. 1987. Friday. Can't be that day because the article is from that day. Was last seen by a friend. 3:45 p.m. getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the Mrs. Jones at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. I did see a crashed car, but I don't think we mean carriage and car, right? We're very concerned but have not deemed to suspect. It's out of character incident and this points. Okay, yes. Jesus, does this never end? Okay, this is the last. September 2nd. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Arias have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted. Those like double spaces are driving me insane. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtual... Okay. The museum... Intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is a renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries. I don't know what that is. Theft is politically motivated. I don't know what that is supposed to have to do with the whole story, but okay, let's use one of our keys and let's hope for the best. You cannot see the floors. That is horrible. Shall we redraw once? Let's redraw once. Seven locked doors, but it's the best we can do at this point. I mean, we do have keys at least. Okay, and we need to go right. Yes, I know we were supposed to have the... Oh fuck, this is worse than I expected. Okay. Oh no, this was not how I understood this. Okay, so we have to now... Which one is an actual door? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah. This was not what I wanted at all. Okay, I guess we have to go with the one we don't see, because otherwise... I don't know. No, we can't take the garage because we don't have any gems. So, yay. Aha! Ooh! Right, I didn't check the... Oh, but this was the fifth floor. So anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, West Wing, so right. Any bets? This will be locked, right? Yes. I guess that's that then. Oh well, I guess we can try this one and hope there's a... Out of respect for the late... Her Ladyship's chamber. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet. That's nice, but... Let's take the mailroom, so at least we have something to look forward to next round, right? And maybe we can still do some snooping. Car. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I am the lead lab technician at Synca, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, and it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the German network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you have been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on the experiments, and if you like, I continue sending letters with some helpful tips. Yes, please do. Simon from Dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam. What? Well, not really. Perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this. That's probably a hint that there's a tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just not jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring your pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little bit guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me. Ooh, the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from this reminds me so much The Great Gambit by Jennifer L. Barnes, where there's the guy who dies and he sets up this like elaborate game in his mansion to determine who will inherit his stuff. I mean, there's 4 different people, but still, like, who fight against, not fight, riddle solve against one another. But great book series. And I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliché expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator, Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night. Yes, and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigi blocks. I don't know what that means. Skrrr 6789. Is that relevant for anything? I'm just gonna use that on the apple yard. Maybe today. Can we still make it to the apple yard? I'm pretty sure this is not like anything of relevance, but what else do I have that I could possibly... Oh, I haven't used my magnifying glass. In fog we are lost, and fire we are found. The Grand Realm of Fenarius. That sounds fun. Alice Drive. Okay. I don't know. There's... Again, I feel like cheating and... Sinkaco delivered 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is this? Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Danny Revane to sender as he... Okay, what is this? Did they... Oh, there's a use! Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? What? Danny Revane fired for stealing Baron's mail. Did he though? No proof. Ooh, this looks like a riddle. What is this? Utility room fuse box. That's for the VAC! More detailed instructions will be sent by... Ah. VAC instructions. We could try out that as well. Okay, so press once for blue, press again, press the blue indicator next to red. Blue next to red to get purple. 5 purple needed to get 6th? I don't know. It doesn't really say how to get the get a blue one, get a red one in the first place, but interesting. So this is, I think, oh, what is this? Nothing. Lots of boxes. Okay, so we could go now to the I'm wondering, did I just not see this the last time? Or do I really, like, because sometimes I'm thinking I'm not drafting this room, there was nothing useful in it, but does it mean like any time there could be, like, not just like now there's a gem in there, but there could be anything useful in it? And I should just draft again and again. It's a bit like the Rumpus room, which I think will probably keep on giving me interesting stuff with the stories, if I have cash. Okay, but anyway, we're in the mail room, so we're going west wing. How do we get... Jesus, how do we get to the utility closet? Can we even make it? It's so far. Okay. I guess we have to make a choice here that we're not being able to go outside today. But I mean, we can do that every day. Yeah, library. Dining room. Did I buy the kitchen? No. Observatory. I ate already. Conference room. Commissary. I could buy a salt shaker, but that doesn't help me since I'm not going anywhere. Or can I still make it to the utility closet even? Security den hallway. Security den hallway. And then entrance hall. Corridor chapel. Oh! Okay, at least the bedroom. And this one, okay. So, green. Green. Red. How did I get blue? Press once for blue. Ah! Next, press blue next to red to get purple. Oh, press blue next to red to get purple. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This is a multi-level. Okay. I feel like I have to... No! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Press once for blue. Okay, first of all, make all of them green. No. Okay. Press green once for... Press blue next to red to get purple. Okay, but press green green next to blue gets red. Okay, press blue next to red to get purple. Okay, it works on either side. Yes. Either side. Press blue. Okay. So it's the or. Is it like utility closet? 1 second. Green, blue, red, purple. But blue upgrades always, right? I'm not sure I have fully. So this is green. And then if I press blue. Why does this one? No, how do I not get them to change then the color again? Because now if I press this one, it'll turn this one the wrong color again. Ah! I can only manage. Oh! I can only manage every second. I need to pee. I do want to solve this, but am I too dumb? So it goes like black, green, red. And in order to get the red purple, I need to press a blue one. This goes green, red, purple. Green, red. No, what? If I press this one now, it's gonna lose its color. Is it 5 are needed? Purple. Then this one loses its color again. Oh my god. Ah! No! So my strategy would be to have them. So this one I should have back to. Green, red, purple. Green. No, wait, green. No! Ah, that was the. Okay, so if I. Okay, can we somehow get them all to black? All back to black. Okay, what now? Okay, this was easier than I thought. Just green, red, purple, green, red, purple. Uh, green, red, purple from left. I'm not sure I will. What happens? What is a VAC indicator? Is it the vault antechamber thingy? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it did say more instructions when we get to the... I can still make it outside, maybe. Ah! Maybe not all the way though. Was this losing? Yeah, this is my last step, I guess. Do, 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 do. Okay. No, I'm getting tired now. Damn, one step. Now return to your campsite. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like this could mean something with respectable inn. Yeah, it does look quite good, right? Maybe there is some advantage to filling out the lower levels. But now I've played quite long after all. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, it's time for some yoga. Maybe we'll be back at a later point. Now I have learned that I'm gonna do save and quit, so we don't immediately start the next day, and I need to play again. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Bye bye.